Alright then, it's your mate Yorkie here. Welcome you back to Yorkie's Nightcap. Cheers. We close out the day with a nightcap. And a relaxed game. Well, sort of relaxed. Usually a narrative, probably. Maybe some other things as well. And right now we're with Disco Elysium. Where we had a run just now. We finished yesterday, I think it was. We're finishing absolute disaster very quickly. So let's start a new game. We're going to create our own, but it's going to be random. Ooh. Ooh. Now that's a fascinating one. I'm regen though. Me regen 5/5, intellect and psyche. Okay, we'll go with that. Here we have great intellect, raw brain power and how smart you are. Great psyche, sensitivity, how emotionally intelligent you are. Terrible physique, musculature and how strong you are. Terrible motorics, your senses and how agile you are. So essentially, we got the brains with no brawn. And let's go for... Shall we go authority, maybe? Greenland Empire. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams in waking life. Intimidate the public, assert yourself. Empathy could be good. Understand others, work your mirror neurons. Volition, hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Suggestion, charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Esprit de corps, connect to Station 41, understand cop culture. We've got visual calculus, reconstruct crime scenes, make laws of physics, work with the law. Signature skills, understand creativity, see art in the world. Drama, play the actor, lie and detect lies. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Or encyclopedia, call upon your knowledge, produce fascinating trivia, or logic. I think we're going to go them being primarily psych-based, so emotion, personality, as opposed to intellect. Intellect being a very strong secondary. And I think that being the case, given we've got no physique at all, no physical nature at all worth talking about, we're going to use intimidation, use asserting ourselves. So we're going to be authoritarian. Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. R.S. Thomas.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Well, just keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the ex-something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
No, I want to know about the ex-something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
No, I want to get off. I like pain and blinding light and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Get me out of
Do
here.
you really?
I do, let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion?
For fun.
Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Yeah, we did, but it was fun. Now we're getting out.
And apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Tell me what's waiting for me.
There's this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're juking it out. It's that large.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
This juking out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face. Or you lose.
No, beating that's physical damage. I don't like that. That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned?
You lost.
The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Caprice Canema motor carriage.
Let's go get it. Oh, that doesn't feel nice. I don't care. I can do this. I can do this. Get me up out of here. Magnum-sized ball of Commodore already empty. Oh, that's unfortunate. Looks like someone tore out a tape while it was playing. Well, that's bloody silly. Reel-to-reel tape is still on, rolling on empty. Let's get some pants on. They don't look very good, but we'll get them anyway. Oh, that's the jacket.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Let's smell.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Alright then. What's going on up here?
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Could use a tie, even a bad one.
Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Let's get that fan
The
turned on.
blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Let's get it.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colourful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Sounds
If
artistic.
it's your friend, why was it up there? Who ties their friend to a ceiling fan? Maybe
know.
this thing is dangerous somehow.
Maybe we're just kinky friends.
An ominous, foreboding feeling fills you as you look at the tie.
Well, we got it on. Swan Inland Empire. Swan Esprit de Corps. Swan Savoir Faire, -1 electrochemistry. What else do we have? We got a shirt hanging up there. See bottles in the bath of wine, beer, and sweet liquor. Alright, that's a shirt. So we're kind of dressed now. We don't have shoes on though. Don't have hat, don't have anything in hands, don't have gloves, etc. Conceptualization -1 suggestion, alright.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Elon that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no.
Oh, okay.
Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Well, this time I had a look then, I'm sure I'm handsome.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I don't care. Wipe that bloody mirror.
Behold.
Hey, handsome, I told thee.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Of course, it's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a
It
superstar.
appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I think it might be because I'm a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No, this is what superstars do.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens.
No one tells me what to do.
That's right. Not even yourself. Go ahead, try something. It's not an order.
Do you use your mind to locate the source of the expression?
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Let the mirror be for now. I don't need to change the expression. It's all good. Okay. Oh, hang on. There's a shoe here. Is this glass broke? I mean, it looks like it may be, but I'm not being able to get to it, so never mind. Let's go out. Something on the table. It's money. It's mine now. Out we go. Hey, it's still the shoe. Forget that one. We got shoes. +1 composure, -1 savoir-faire. So we got +1 on concept, inland empire, suggestion, esprit de corps, electrochemistry, and the composure. -1 savoir-faire. Not bad, not bad, lad. Get back in. calendar says it's March, the year
Hello,
51.
officer.
Hello.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Oh, well, that's sexy.
A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Out of character, by the way, I decided the character here. We're talking some kind of brain celebrity, washed up, now turned cop. Hence the psyche and logic, or whatever you want to call it. Intellect. Alright. Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
Seems perplexed by your question.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Why do you call me officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
It takes another drag all this
You've been
time.
here for 3 days. On official police business.
What,
no less.
what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Well, that's good business,
You have
that.
no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Try the expression on. Everyone likes that.
Try the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this?
I'm a death dog, bloated, a goner, and still. Does the longing ever stop?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
She says matter-of-factly.
She puts out her cigarette.
Well, she's walking off.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
And
Ooh.
now, it never stops. Goodbye.
Oh. She wants us. Let's have a cigarette first. Lucy, like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray, it's still smoking.
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Well, it's
There
not.
is no answer. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness.
The door does not care.
The door probably thinks you're a has-been loser too.
That's
You
not
feel
right.
your funny necktie becoming tighter and tighter around your neck.
Knock again.
Still no answer.
Knock harder.
Still nothing.
Bring on the bloody
Still
door.
nothing.
And again.
Still nothing.
No, leave. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Alright. See what we got here. This is where the lyrics would be. Oh, a big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. And over here. Speaker is connected to radio. The music is seasonally static.
You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
My salt-given content is obscured by a hangover right now, mate.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard
Yeah.
through a PA system
Yeah.
by other people.
This goes wrong. I'm I'm down on my luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Nah, I was thinking I could maybe sing something happy, get the people going.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Alright, well, let's finish that thought. Feels right you belong here. Yes, I do. The water cooler. Okay. Menu has been wiped clean, only word Monday is written on it. Woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. What's this? We'll get that. Alright. We got this here. Sign reads, mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 1600. Well, it's not that yet, is it? And we got this. Royal pinball machines unplugged. Well, I don't want to play pinball. I'm not a pinball wizard.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
He nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. Alright, you must be my colleague. Are you a superstar too?
In an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Me?
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you.
Hold on,
You are sure of this.
Who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
Oh, alright there, brother.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi,
Kitsuragi?
Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Maybe.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
My name.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It is not yet time.
Okay then.
He processed the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
I needed a drink to relax. No, I haven't.
Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I
Yeah, it
understand
does
the
look to
scene's
run
open,
down.
right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What
At
interview?
the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Yes, a policeman. Where am I a policeman now?
And the interviews?
No, I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you
Okay.
removed the dead body from the
Is it
tree?
an oak case? A teak case? What is it? Dead body? What dead body?
Mhm.
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Oh.
So the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
what we're going to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
But I can't remember
I can
anything.
see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I
Yeah,
have seen
it's
officers
good.
go through worse. Much worse.
That's not bad. I just don't know anything.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
I can be so sure I'm from the
I was
police.
sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens
What,
Militia
this
on
thing?
your sleeve and on your back.
Do I?
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or
I
forged
could've.
it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside.
I mean, I
I'm
was
not from
stupid
the
that me. I can
Inspectorate
do
General.
anything.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the rat squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
You mean the rat
No
squad?
need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
You said these white rectangles, you mean?
Yes,
They're just white rectangles.
they're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Revachol West.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Oh, a cop should have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing.
That's a short way.
I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
But if I don't have a badge, what if I told you I'm not really a police
We
officer?
all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
Well, it's days
And
old.
then,
It's going to be messy.
soon after, dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees.
Maybe.
But first, we have to take it down.
He concludes, right, let's roll then.
To you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Right, let's have a word with the barman, like you said.
A man in his late 20s with a thin, unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant. Could he be irritated with you? He avoids eye contact altogether, like you're not even there.
Mr. Guard, right?
That's the one?
You run this place.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
41. Harbinger of Ruin. I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
It's like when you've left your band, but you haven't decided on a solo artist name yet. See, I knew I was a superstar. I wouldn't think like that if I wasn't.
That's wonderful, really. I think so. But there's a dead body out back. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job.
Do a
and
job?
for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Gonna knock over a bank. No, not that kind of job. Continue.
Yes, of course.
He takes a step back.
For a moment, the man fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you.
Where's
usually
she?
works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking
Why?
over.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of containers, coasters rather, finds a slip of paper and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here.
Very
And
suspicious.
I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right, questions. I got
His
this.
face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones.
Where's
not vice versa.
Where's the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Okay.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
So why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything is my business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
thank you.
Alright, Mr. Salt.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
Everything has something to do with everything.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was
Are
doing.
you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This is clearly a touchy subject for him.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias I manage. 3. Get over it.
So you're a bartender who's got lots of jobs. I got it. And what's your problem with me?
Why would I have a problem with you? You're a hero, cop.
So not only am I a cop, I'm also a hero.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
He looks at you with mock admiration. What did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
I didn't get the dead body down, did I?
You're right, you didn't. And it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all that time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I just got here, remember? Was there anything else?
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they? If
Before
he
you
doesn't
said
know.
they hoisted him up on a tree. What do you mean by they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who exactly saying that?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did she?
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dockworkers lynch this
I
man?
would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear.
Oh.
A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
I got another
The
question.
lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Actually, that's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
I don't think I do.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
But what?
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
no, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130
Excuse me.
real.
Pronounce the R with Mock's aristocratic accent.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Oh, you mean I owe you money?
Wow, you're a genius.
I know.
Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
I don't
Who
think
does
I do.
that clown think he is? Arrest him!
What do I owe you money for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real.
What
And
is money
what are you,
exactly?
a philosopher?
I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Why do I need it?
For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole.
Interesting. Where do I get it from?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
Yeah, well, let's
There's a
move on.
shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
So what happens
I'm
now?
sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
He shrugs.
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
There's somewhere else I can stay down
You
here.
mean somewhere else to run up a huge debt? I don't think so. The union squeezed most places out of business to fund the strike. You're better off home.
I don't have a home.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
As I said, I don't think I
But
have one.
you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't need himself, maybe.
You don't really know, do you?
I don't. I mean, I'm homeless.
South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the number on the
You
building?
can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
And we have Lonesome Long Way home. Problem. Let's rewind. We've got +1 encyclopedia while we temporary research bonus. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across Race Channel Bridge, southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through the courtyard, scaring little children. Go into the Great Raismore Rats of 881 until you reach the domain of North Jamrock. The streets have frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down, blah blah. Let's internalize that thought. That will take a while. Right. Well, real life called me, my friends, so that's the end of Yorkie's Nightcap for tonight. See you next time.